Hello and welcome to my bigger or smaller quiz. This one is a change from my usual quizzes. I'm going to show you two buildings. For the one on the left, I'll give you the location, height, build date and floor count. All you have to do is to guess whether the other building on screen is bigger or smaller. As always, you'll have 5 seconds to answer. You can pause the video if you need more time. Let me know how many you get right in the comments. Good luck. First up, on the left, the Lotte World Tower. It's located in Seoul, South Korea, 554.5 metres tall, 123 floors. Construction was completed in 2017. It contains retail space, offices and a 7-star luxury hotel. Is the Macca Royal Clock Tower on the right bigger or smaller? It's bigger, sitting at 601 metres tall. It's the tallest building in Saudi Arabia. The next pairing is the Macca Royal Clock Tower, which is 601 metres tall, has 120 floors, was built in 2012. The clock tower stands in the centre of a high-rise complex called Abraj Al Bait. It has 6 smaller high-rises surrounding it at various heights and accommodates both residential and hotel uses. On the right is the Shanghai Tower in Shanghai, China. Is the one on the right bigger or smaller? The Shanghai Tower is bigger, coming in at 632 metres tall. So up next is the Shanghai Tower on the left at 632 metres tall. With 128 floors, it was built in 2015. It's a mixed-use tower which offers residents a sustainable way of life with a mix of restaurants, shops, offices and hotels throughout the building. On the right is the Guangzhou CTF Finance Centre in Guangzhou, China. Is that bigger or smaller than the Shanghai Tower? It's smaller at 530 metres. So we have on the left the Guangzhou CTF Finance Centre, 530 metres tall, has 111 floors. It was built in 2016. It houses offices, a shopping centre, apartments and a hotel. On the right is the Ping An Finance Centre in Shenzhen, China. Is that one bigger or smaller? It's bigger, coming in at 599.1 metres tall. For this pairing, we have the Ping An Finance Centre, which is 599.1 metres tall, has 115 floors and it was built in 2017. Floor number 116 is an observation deck named Free Sky. It's home to offices, a hotel, conference space and a shopping mall. On the right is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Is that bigger or smaller than the Ping An Finance Centre? It's bigger, a lot bigger. It's 829.8 metres tall. On the left, we have Burj Khalifa at 829.8 metres tall, has 163 floors and was constructed in 2010. It has a fountain outside which shoots water 150 metres into the air, an observation deck, and is surrounded by 27 acres of parkland. There are hotels, residential suites, restaurants and corporate suites. On the right is the One World Trade Center in New York, United States. Is that bigger or smaller than the Burj Khalifa in Dubai? It's smaller, a lot smaller. It sits at 541.3 metres tall. The Burj Khalifa is currently the tallest building in the world. So here we have the One World Trade Center. It's 541.3 metres tall. It has 94 floors and was built in 2014. It's situated on the site of the original World Trade Center towers, which were destroyed on the 11th of September 2001. On the right is Taipei 101 in Taipei, China. Is this building bigger or smaller than the One World Trade Center? It's smaller, 508 metres tall. On the left is Taipei 101. As we know, it's 508 metres tall. It has 101 floors and was built in 2004. It has an elevator which travels at 37.7 miles an hour. You can get from the 5th to the 89th floor in 37 seconds. Wow. On the right, we have the beautiful Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Are they bigger or smaller than Taipei 101? They're smaller, sitting at 451.9 metres tall. And finally, on the left is the Petronas Towers, 451.9 metres tall. They have 98 floors and were built in 1998. They are the world's tallest twin skyscrapers. They're hugely recognisable with their beautiful double-decker sky bridge. This sits between the 41st and the 42nd floors. On the right is 30 St Mary Axe, or as we all know it, the Gherkin. This is in London, England. Is the Gherkin bigger or smaller than the Petronas Towers? The Gherkin's smaller. It's tiddly, tiny, tiny tiddly. It comes in at 180 metres tall, has 41 floors and was built in 2001. The grave of a young Roman girl was discovered during the early stages of construction. She's preserved and now resides at the Museum of London. Thank you so much for playing my bigger or smaller quiz. I had so much fun making this one. Let me know if you enjoyed it by hitting that like button, and don't forget to let me know how many you got right in the comments. See you next time.